So as you can see, Walter's yard is like way overgrown. And the reason it's overgrown is I've been trying to mow the lawn here for the last week or two, but the mower wouldn't work. It kept starting up and dying, and you let it sit a little bit. Well, when I first got it, to try to start it, I saw that it was completely out of gas. So I added some more gasoline, and then it would start up, but then die right away. And looking at YouTube, they were talking about how the carburetor has these little screws that have holes that go through them that would need to be cleared out. And I was trying to figure out how to do it on this one because it didn't match any of the models on the YouTube. It's a Toro recycling system without a primer. And a lot of them had this like metal thing underneath here that they had the little bolts, and they removed those, and it only had like one bolt in the center, but then when you take it out, there's little pinhole thingies that you can clean out, and that seems to clear out the gas flow to the carburetor to let it start. I tried removing both of these bolts that were down here. They didn't have any holes in them or anything, so I was about to try to take the whole thing apart, but I had added gasoline and decided to take it out. Wasn't quite sure I was going to take the gasoline back out of here, but then decided to just go ahead and flip the whole mower upside down, and look what came out. Yeah, it's also the crap that was down there. So I poured out the gasoline. I was like, wow, it was really dirty inside the gas tank. And maybe that's what happened was after it ran out of gas, I added some gas. All that stuff clogged up the hole to allow the gasoline to flow through the carburetor. So then I pulled the switch again just now, and actually started up until I let it go to shut it off. So there's like a little bit of gas left in there, remnant gas. What I need to do now is try to add some more gasoline, but I need to filter it because that was really bad. So if you have a Toro recycler mower and it doesn't want to start, first thing I would do is pour out the gasoline. I literally flipped the thing, upside down and just poured it into this container here. And that's what all came out. I actually think I'm going to try to recycle that gasoline. Just going to put a little paper towel or something there to strain it as I pour it through. And then hopefully we'll be able to have clean gas and get the mower going. So stay tuned. I figured what would make a better filter than an actual filter. So I'm using this Brew Right coffee filter. I just took it and I just put it over the hole, and what I'm going to do is just pour the gasoline back in there and see if we can't make the mower start back up. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see how well it does. At least it's filtering. I can see it filtering there. Just a little slow, but we're going to do this because gas is kind of expensive. And you can see it is dripping out down. So hopefully we'll be able to do this and get the mower working again without even having to take the whole thing apart. So I'm going to go ahead and stop filming now and resume filming here after I finish filtering out all the gasoline. So I don't think you guys want to watch me here for 10-15 minutes trying to filter the gasoline down. Alright, I've made quite a mess here and had quite a spill. But you can see the strainer here. Look at all that crud that was caught in there. And then there's still some more down here. So we were able to salvage most of the gasoline. I'd say about 70% of it. Let's try putting everything back together. Wipe this down a little bit. See if we can't get this mower working again. I suspect it'll start up because when I flipped it over initially, it started up just fine. So what we're going to do now is just hold on to this. I think this one releases the throttle, and this one is to make it go. Now I'm obviously not going to be able to film myself starting it, but I'm going to pull both of them and then just pull the starter Let's see if we can't get it going. Well, there you have it. I pulled the throttle, and it's running fine. I let go see how the wheels turn when I push down this tab, and it stops when I let it go. So, it's working great. So it looks like just simply pouring the gasoline out dumped out all that crud that was down there. Look at all that crud that was down there, clogging up the fuel line for the carburetor. I think where the fuel comes in and spits it up through the carburetor. So I didn't even have to take it apart. So if you have a Toro Lawnmower and it does that where it doesn't want to start, the first thing I would do is clean out the gas tank. Maybe pour a little bit of gasoline in there and dump it, shake it around a little bit and dump it back out and see if you get all this crud. Then if that doesn't work, maybe disassemble it and look for the instructions on how to, clean out the carburetor and the little bolts, the little nuts or bolts that have those little holes. I'm not going to bother doing that because it's obviously working fine now. So it's time to mow Walter's yard. Until next time, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I hope you found this video useful. Take care.